Hey BookTube, I am here with the Game of Thrones tag. So in honor of Season 4's premiere today, I thought I would do a tag for Game of Thrones. I've read all the books that are currently out, so it's just a series of questions that I'm going to answer. So question 1 is, how did you discover the series? Well, I saw a teaser trailer before it aired, and I thought it was actually supposed to be about different people who come to challenge the king so that they could become king, and then they just engage in like a duel one-on-one. And so I was just like, well, you know, I kind of read a book like that before called The King of Wise, and well, you know what, I'll give these books a go. And I was very pleasantly surprised that it wasn't just this one-on-one action, you know, something completely different and really addictive. Question 2. Who is your favorite house apart from the Starks and Lannisters? Actually, my first favorite house is the Targaryens. I'm not a big fan of Ned Stark. I know that's like a bad thing to say, but yeah, no, I wasn't too much a fan of his. And the Lannisters, I mean, whatever, but Targaryens are awesome. So who is your favorite character from the House of Stark? And I have to go with Arya. Because she, well, as a literal Stark, just because she's so powerful. She's such a great female character, female role model that's not all like, ew, boys. She's just like, yeah, you know what? I want to fight with a sword, and I want to be, and I want to seek vengeance and everything, so it's really cool. But we're kind of expanding the Starks to include Jon Snow. Well, then Jon Snow has to be my favorite Stark character. Question 4. Who is your favorite character from the House of Lannister? And that's gonna have to be Jaime. Those who have read the books probably know why. And if you're just watching the TV series, just watch this season. And I hope if it lives up to the book that you'll actually see why Jaime Lannister is one of my all-time favorite characters. So who is your favorite character? Well, I loved Tyrion's chapters, up until A Dance with Dragons, and he just, I don't want to spoil it, but those of you who read know that, yeah, his character kind of changes there. But I am Team Daenerys. I would really love for Daenerys to come over to Westeros and claim her rightful title and rule the Seven Kingdoms. Question 6. Who is your least favorite character? Catelyn Stark. Yes, I absolutely despise that woman. To see how close she is with her other children and how far she's willing to go for them, and then to see how she treated Jon Snow. It's not his fault that he, you know, he's not her biological father, that he's not her biological son. She could have still showed him some love and care. And that really put a real damper on her character for me, and I just haven't liked her since. Question 7. What are your thoughts about the books or series? I think they're great, and I really hope that George R.R. Martin does not die before the story's all wrapped up. I know that's happened in a few quite long series. You know, Wheel of Time and Dune. All those series have been taken over by someone else, and I just really like for George R.R. Martin to be able to finish it himself. Question 8. If you could be one of the characters, who would you be and why? and you really need to ask me this question, I would be Daenerys, so I could have dragons. Like, really, it's no spoiler that they eventually get bigger and that you can fly on them. So, I mean, that would be totally awesome. Question 9. What is your favorite episode or season? I'm hoping it's going to be this next season because the second half of Storm of Swords, which this season is based off of, is a real game changer. And so much happens. And I'm just really looking forward to it and hoping that there's some really good episodes in there. I'm going to be talking about spoilers at the end of this video and what I'm really looking forward to. Okay, question 10. Who is your Game of Thrones crush? Well, really, Kit Harington. I mean...
And so we spoke, and so we spoke, that load of Castamere. But now the rains we bore is hard with no...
And the question, I don't have enough fingers. 11. What are you most looking forward to in the upcoming season or book? So, again, spoilers if you haven't read the books. Yeah. So, in the next book, I think we left off on this cliffhanger with Jon being attacked, and I really want to know if he survives, and I really hope he does. And I really want to know what Arya's gonna do now that she's finished her training at the House of Black and White. I think those are the two characters that I'm really looking forward to. And in this coming season that airs today, I'm really, really looking forward to the duel between the Red Viper and the Mountain That Rides. I think that will be an epic scene. And of course, what all of us book fans are waiting for in this season is the death of Joffrey Lannister. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. Okay, so let me know down in the comments if you're a Game of Thrones fan, if you've read the books, and what you think of them, what you think of the series, and do this tag. I don't know who's read the books or not, so I'm not going to tag anyone in case they haven't actually read the books or watched the series or anything, but yes, so remember to keep on reading.